What's up, y'all? If y'all don't know me, my name's Shannon Ali. I'm a producer from Eastern North Carolina. I got major placements. I'm working with WWE. I'm working with some cool people. We got placements on all kind of television shows with major artists coming up. I did Nick Grant's 96 Bulls with Tone P, my homie Tone P. Be easy, be easy. Hope you're doing good, my man. And yeah, I'm a producer and I own a collective called 12 Productions. And what we do is we produce, we have artists. I'm an engineer, I'm a producer, I'm a songwriter. Sometimes I rap every once in a while. But anyway, I do a lot of research on music stuff. And what I'm kind of seeing a trend of nowadays is artists coming here, because I have a studio, I have an at-home studio that I record people with and stuff. And they don't really know where to put their money at or what to expect with this music stuff. Like a lot of people think once they come in the studio and they leave with a song, that it probably ain't paid to get mixed and mastered yet, but that the job's done, and it's not. That's like 2% of it. Like 1% is being a good artist. The other percent is actually recording your stuff. The other 98 is what I'm about to tell you. So I'm about to hit y'all with some tips and some tricks and some knowledge on what you need to do to be an aspiring, starting out musician. So let's get into it. So we're gonna start out with something that everybody should have set up before they actually decide to be like, oh, I want to be a musician or whatever. And this goes for producers and musicians, engineers, and I don't know. But for producers and engineers, you need to have your PRO set up, as in your BMI, your ASCAP, your Sound Exchange, your publishing if you want publishing. Because fun fact, if you're not signed to a label that's collecting your publishing for you, you're actually entitled to get paid for your royalties via BMI splits, etc., and your publishing, because you own your publishing. You get 2 checks coming in quarterly. So I would advise signing up for BMI or ASCAP. BMI is free. That's what I use. It's easy to use. Go in there, register your song. You put the people in there, what percentages they want, etc., etc. It's free, and you get paid quarterly. ASCAP, I'm guessing it's the same way, but you got to pay for it. Sound Exchange, I know you got to pay for that too, and all that stuff. All right, I use the free stuff because it seems to be working all right for me. All right, that being said, 1, get your PRO, BMI, have it set up. All right, number 2, unless y'all just want to be like SoundCloud rappers, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to release music on SoundCloud or streaming services like YouTube, like that, and not really get your shit on like Apple, Spotify, etc., I guess you can skip this step. But I would recommend getting a distribution company, like signing up for one. So that's like DistroKid, TuneCore, United Masters, I'm pretty sure there's probably more. But DistroKid, from what I know, is the cheapest, and they cut you a check quarterly, the same thing. And they get you on every single streamer store. I mean, I think they still got Napster. I know the streams, if you rocking on Napster, you're making some money because they pay out a lot. I'm guessing like 4 people use it. But anyway, sign up for a distribution, so when you get your music done professionally, mixed and mastered, putting money into it, you bought the beat, all that stuff, you can upload it, and between 3 to 7 days it'll be on all platforms. You get your album art, all that stuff, and you can track how it's doing in different countries. You can see insights, etc., etc., etc. So get that done. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can just release on SoundCloud or YouTube or like Bandcamp. I actually would recommend people getting like Bandcamp and like Audiomack, because I do like pre-releases on there. So if I'm like about to drop a lo-fi tape, I'll be like, oh look, early access, or maybe like there's bonus tracks on this. If you go on my Bandcamp, and you can pay whatever you want to pay, because you guys are good fans and you support the boy. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you do that, and you can do like pre-releases or special albums or whatever. So I advise signing up on all them joints. I don't use SoundCloud no more. I used to. I use Bandcamp. My homeboy, one of my artists, uses Audiomack. He says it's dope. So yeah, do that. That's number 2. Number 3, bro, as a musician, as an artist, whatever, you got to learn your role, and you got to learn kind of something about the music business, or else people are going to be getting over on you all the time, because this is a shady ass business. Like, people be scamming and be charging you top dollar for stuff that ain't it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you're an artist, know what that means. That means you're songwriting. You come in, you record, you be prepared when you come to the studio. Don't be an asshole and come to the studio unless you're paying for an hour to come, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, whatever hours to come in and sit on the couch and write a whole song instead of preparing it before. Do it, whatever, but don't be mad when niggas be like, oh yeah, the whole time you wasn't recording, you still gotta pay, because that's how it goes like everywhere. Because again, this is a job. It's a job. It's a fun job. If you do it right, it's rewarding. If you do it better, but it is a job. So, and if you want a producer, understand that the producer is producing your music. He's giving you ideas or whatever. Like, oh yeah, you should say this like this. You should say this like that. Blah blah. Oh, I'm gonna do this with the beat here. Blah 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 blah. If you have a beat maker, that nigga just make beats, bro. Can I say that word? Whatever. He just makes beats. Like, he makes beats. That's it. Don't expect nothing else from him. Don't expect no promo unless you're paying for promo. Like, I know people say, oh man, you should help me promo this, promo that, but like most of the time the stuff's not on my beats. So no. And 2, I do. If you're doing stuff on mine, I'm gonna push it some kind of way. I ain't gonna put no money behind it because you're not paying me to do that. That's where managers and or investors come in. If you have an investor that's like, yo bro, I got $5,000 of budget, you use it how you want, get me back $7,000 once this shit starts taking off. All right, yeah, now you got the money to put wherever you want to put. And it got nothing to do with your producer or your engineer, unless you're paying them to do that. And if you got a following, I got a couple artists to do that with me. But bro, like, don't expect that to just happen, because that's not their role. That's your role. Meaning, another thing too, I tell people, like, have a budget ready for music. I don't mean a budget ready for the studio day. I mean a budget ready for, like, okay, I'm gonna do $200 in the studio, however many hours that is. Maybe that's a mix and master, blah blah. Then I'm gonna have $500 for beats, or $400 or $40 for beats. You can lease beats now for $20. Just buy your damn beats. God damn, niggas go out there and buy fucking the 5th of damn Smirnoff, which is terrible liquor, but you won't spend $20 on some beats, but you want to call yourself an artist. Anyway, rant over. But what I'm saying is, have a music budget, because everybody, I mean, like you want to be the freshest kid in school, what you gonna do? You gonna look up some trends. You're like, oh shit, these Jordan, I don't know, 69s are popping right now. I'm gonna go invest in them and buy them so I can be one of the fresh kids in school. That's what you got to do with your musician career. You have to invest in your music. Have a budget. If not, don't expect any amazing results, because that's not how it works for anybody. Niggas just don't wake up, go to the studio, release music, and next thing you know, they're millionaires. It's not how it works. They have a foundation either behind them, or they have the money to put it into the right people's hands. So let me see. I got my low notepad over here, man. So I'm trying to make sure I hit all these points, because like I said, I got a lot of people asking me about it. Anyway, all right. So invest. Another thing, man. The whole investing in yourself thing. Okay, yeah, it's cool. I'm probably better than whoever at mixing and mastering. Okay, cool. But you should always have an at-home recording setup, something that you can just get ideas down. So where you can just be like, oh yeah, I just wrote this verse, and then go spit it and listen to it for a couple days, so I can get the melody right, get the words right, get the syllables right. So when I go to the studio, I ain't in that bitch. Running back, like, look at it like a job. So if you playing basketball, you ain't gonna play basketball in some Walmart shoes unless you got to. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you had the choice to get some better basketball shoes, or you don't break your ankle, what you gonna do? Go get some better basketball shoes. So do that, bro. Get an at-home recording session, like studio. Like, you can literally, I can send y'all. I'll put links actually down below, because I'm affiliated or whatever with Amazon and Z Sounds on studio bundles that cost $20 a month for like 6 months. It's like $120 or whatever. I forgot what I said. Yeah, it's like that much money. Recording setup, like, that's all you gotta do, bro. Get a recording setup so you can get some ideas down, and then that's where you can really build with people. Yo, I got this idea. What can you do with it? Can you make a beat like this? Can you make a beat that fits this? Then you ain't gotta worry about going to go drop 20, 50, 70, however many dollars. You go in the studio for an hour just to get an idea down, just to come back like, oh man, I don't really fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a waste of time. So do that. Get your own stuff. All you need is a decent computer. If you ain't doing no mixing and mastering, no producing, you just recording, you can get an i3. Probably, I don't know what's below i3s anymore. I don't know. You can do it on your phone. You got a mobile setup. just so you can put down ideas. Do that because it helps. Really, it does. Another thing, buy it. This isn't just because I'm a producer and I've gotten some stuff stolen from me by some big artists, which is stupid. But buy your damn beats, bro. Like, ain't nothing worse than you going somewhere and you dropping all this money on this and that, but you got niggas ripping beats off of YouTube for you. And then not only are you having a nigga who's probably a producer rip a beat off of YouTube for you, it got tags in it, and then you release a song without buying the beat. So newsflash, a lot of times producers upload beats to YouTube and they sound like shit on purpose to make them go to the beat site and actually buy the lease. Just go buy the lease, dog. Like a lot of the starting out artists can buy a $20 lease and be alright until they realize either they want to do this shit for real or not. Like, you can buy exclusive if you ballin' like that. I'd recommend against it, because especially unless you got a crazy fan base, who knows, you could spend $1,200 on the exclusive and you can get 12 plays. It's stupid. So just buy some leases. There's like 50 million producers online now. Just buy the lease, man. Just buy the lease. It's $19.99. Buy the lease. So when you get all that stuff done, you know, you got your song out, you're like, oh shit, this is cool, man. I'm actually a real rapper now. And I'm kind of like, you know, doing cool stuff. Paid promotions and social media outlets and accounts. Alright. By that, what I mean by that is you can go on Facebook, run Facebook ads. Go on Instagram, run Instagram ads. Now TikTok does ads, and them shits is fire. So I advise y'all to hop on that now before they do some weird stuff that just has a whole bunch of, like fake Nigerians hitting you up, telling you to promote it on this page. I hate those people. Not Nigerians, just scammers. Scammers is freaking terrible. Anyway, hop on it, because that's an easy way to get organic, and the keyword organic growth. Now, if you see somebody hit you up and they're like, yo, I for $7.48, like $7.48, I can promote your music on this page with 1 million followers and get you 500,000 organic growth for $7.48. It's a lie, bro. Don't do it. You're gonna have damn Johnny 5 in your fucking in your damn videos commenting, yeah, the robot, of Hot Circuit. I think that's what that movie was called. Short Circuit. I don't know, it was a cool movie. But anyway, you're gonna have him and the Iron Robot in there just talking it up, not making no damn sense, and it's a waste of money. So use legit generic things like actual things through companies like Instagram, Facebook, Google AdSense. You can even find legit Spotify playlists to submit to. I mean, it could be like, $5 for the chance to get in this playlist, this lo-fi playlist with 20,000 active listeners or whatever. Pay, get your shit picked, boom, making some money. Making some money. That's what it means, right? Another thing too, man, is that like the reason why I'm making this video is because it's really hard for artists to stay motivated when you're not seeing return in your investments, whether it be because you're jacking beats off YouTube or because you just release songs and do no actual promo behind it and do no networking and building, which brings you to my next point. Network and build. Like, some of the dopest connects we've ever had this year have come through just reaching out to people, having a real conversation, not saying, yo, like, I'll, charge you $15 for a verse when you have 7 fans. Nah, bro, just go collab with people. Then who knows, you'll build a working relationship, because who knows who that person might know. And that's how this music industry works. Like, really. Like, I wouldn't recommend nobody go to Full Sail unless it was in person and it was for the connects, because a lot of this stuff you can learn on YouTube. Yeah, and that's really the gist of it. I just know, like, a lot of people out here in the county area, town, city, whatever I live in, that just don't really know what to do. And another thing too, if you're a new artist and you're worried about videos, because everybody wants to have a music video, which honestly, if you go and look at how major artists do it, like, the label ain't debuting a new song or a new whatever with the music video. They don't do that shit no more. They might have done that shit in like 2000 or whatever, but they don't do that no more. What you do is you release your music, you track your insights, which is your stats and stuff. See what song's doing the best. Bow. A couple months later, drop a video for it. Like, oh shit, now the other people that haven't heard it, that actually just look for visuals, will go listen to it because that's one of your hottest songs. So do that, and if you are worried about visuals, everybody has one of these, bro. Cell phone. So mine is cool, but like everybody has a cell phone and a camera. Look, you can get a little $10 tripod, set that shit up in a corner somewhere, and if you have your own recording studio, you can just put the mic up. Look, I'm not bringing the mic over. Shit, I'm not bringing the mic over here. But like, what you can do is you can just make a little rap video. Just since you'll have the song already mixed and mastered because you're doing the right thing, you're paying for these things. You'll have the song already, and then you put it in the background. And you just rap over it, and then you take your audio, turn it down. Now you got a little at-home 1-minute video for Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or whatever. Like, it's easy to get visual, especially if the only thing you're doing is rapping. Now, like me, I hate doing that. Like, I'm trying to get into this video stuff, but I just be busy. But if the only thing you're doing is rapping, everything you do should be on camera, because that's what people like. People are like, oh shit, I see him here. He driving a Porsche. Oh, he at the beach. I wonder what beach he at. He probably on vacation. It's because you're documenting your life. So your life's basically gonna be one big ass vlog with a whole bunch of haters and a whole bunch of people who love you and never met you. Oh man, you're so awesome. It's because you put yourself out there and you spend your money right and your time right and you're focused on the fact that this is a job. So anyway, I'll put links to everything because I'm actually affiliated with DistroKid too. So I'll put my link down here and you'll get, I don't know, some odd percentage off. I think it's like 7% or something off of a subscription, which is only $19 a year. Unlimited uploads. I mean, you can get your stuff on the same music platforms as Drake, J. Cole, and whoever for $19 a year. Whenever you want to. So I'll put all the links below, and thanks for tuning in, and I hope y'all stay along for my little YouTube journey, because it's about to get real. Alright, 12 Productions out.